It's like watching a train wreck.
That's Michael Burns' reaction to the stories coming out about Richmond meals tax issues. As the director of the Virginia Restaurant Association, he says he's connected with at least 25 business owners just this week to hear their concerns.
I can tell you, after 40 years of being in the business and operating restaurants, I've never heard of anything like this.
We've been reporting on it all week. Business owners say they either received bad advice from the city's finance department or they missed a meals tax payment for whatever reason. And then Richmond starts accruing penalties and interest, doesn't tell the taxpayer, and then the owner gets hit with a whopping unexpected balance.
These restaurants are in financial jail and they can never get out because they're always delinquent because they don't know when the payment is being posted for.
$68,000 at Latitude Seafood, $37,000 at Philly Vegan, more than $50,000 at Rich Brow Brewery, and at one point over $400,000 at Bovine Burger. Now, these restaurateurs are pushing for change at the state level.
In Virginia, it should be a law that if they're going to accrue it that way, then they send you a notice and say, hey, we're going to accrue this. Because so many of us have no idea.
This is an ongoing systematic problem that needs a legal solution. Like, we need to change the laws so that this can't happen.
And that's what the Virginia Restaurant Association aims to do.
What we've done is the Virginia Restaurant Association has put in legislation into the General Assembly to help correct some of these problems.
Burns says a bill has already been filed with sponsors that generally would call for finance departments in Virginia to do a number of things. Post the tax payments to their respective current monthly balances, pause interest for 60 to 90 days if a taxpayer appeals an issue, and require a notifications process for delinquent payments.
My sense is there are thousands of bills that are being filed, and my gut is somebody is probably paying attention to this.
We asked Governor Glenn Youngkin for his thoughts on improving the systems in place for these taxpayers.
Last year, we were successful in passing bipartisan legislation to make sure individuals at the local level understood if there was going to be penalties associated with being late. And I think it's helpful for people to know what's late and what's not. I don't know the process of what notifications go to whom when, but of course, more transparency is always a good thing.
And those in Richmond's restaurant scene agree.
So we just want a solution.
Burns says he's still collecting stories from local restaurant owners with the intent of taking them directly to the state capitol. He says it's unclear at this point exactly how big this issue is, but he believes it's definitely greater than just a handful of cases, as the city said yesterday. If you have any questions or concerns about the meal tax, Burns encourages you to reach out to the Virginia Restaurant Association. In Richmond, I'm Tyler Lane, CBS 6 News.